Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Flip was here to lighten up the day, you know it. Oh, Sky's distracting me. Hello. So, quick update from the last video. Like, basically, this one, once again, probably 5 months, maybe? 3 to 5 months. It's hard to remember at the moment, because, like, everything went crazy, and every month since / every day type thing, mainly months, been crazy. The stuff I've added, the things I've done, yeah, just kept building up. So this one I started like throwing the substrate stuff in and all this, just because I was rushing everything, because I knew I had like some fish and like some cheap plants coming. Spent like, yeah, but would still be updates on all that stuff, and because pretty much every penny I saved during lockdown, being ill and whatnot, ended up getting spent really fast with the rabbit and the tanks. So yeah, I did lots of mistakes, like throwing the substrate in with the tanks full and all that. I should have just drained it, not thinking that all the bacteria, pretty much most of the bacteria would have been in the filter. So I could have drained it, kept like the filters sat in the water, put a substrate, do whatever I wanted to do, then fill it back up. You know, just keep getting distracted by some stuff you'll see at some point. And the way I would have gone, I could have filled it back up, topped up bacteria, and the way I go, oops, someone's ringing me. Well, that's pretty much it. Jump straight into the video. So, put a bit of soil and sand in that, because I've got some cold water, a few shoots out, so I'm going to try that in there. There's gravel at the bottom. I think that might be a good one. Anyway, like as in bigger parts. Just wait for that to clean up, which shouldn't take too long, and then I can neaten it up a bit, but I might just leave it looking kind of rough, but I'm not sure yet. I've got more sand, but I still have to do the big tank, which I've just put it all in, so it's gonna take a little while for it to settle and that, and then I can adjust where I want it to be thick and that, because I don't need it too much on the front, because on the front I'll have probably maybe some sort of carpeting type plant. That's if it all doesn't die, of course. He's hoping. Normally I can pretty much grow anything, apart from I've never tested it in tanks. Give me plants, give me a garden, pretty much everything lives. But tanks, I don't know. So once that settles, I'll adjust it. 'Cause currently it looks not too bad depth wise at the back, and then I'll put the sand and gravel on top, and then I might, I don't know, get some rocks from the beach or whatever, because I've got low beaches for miles. Can possibly get something like that, or driftwood, I'm not sure what yet, but we'll just see how it goes. Main thing is getting it in and getting the plants growing, hopefully. Yeah, well, since I'm a little impatient, I started pouring sand in, just to like, then I'll wait for the little bits that are still floating keep sinking. But at the moment, I don't know, I kind of wouldn't mind it like this anyway, with a mixture and then a bit of like, maybe like gravel or whatnot. But I'm gonna put I want to try getting it carpeted and plenty of green plants. I want to actually grow plenty of plants for once. Then saltwater, then corals, and then research. That's the main goals. Keep my mind focused. And I've still got more. Alright, probably what, half a kilogram, maybe a kilogram left to put on top once everything fully sinks and adjust what needs adjusting. So not too bad. Yeah, so I've got, I believe, oh no, thought I had but I haven't. Now I've got the filters on. I know it's a little, you're not meant to, but there's got sponge in both of the filters, so I'm pretty much just gonna let it use the sponge to filter out some of this dust and particles and whatnot. Take out the sponges, rinse them out, and then do a dose of bacteria again, which I've been doing daily anyway, cause like they're still pretty newish tanks. They should have some bacteria in some of them, like, but the filters and that, but I just got, since they're all fresh water like filled up and whatnot, I've dosing them again. So the sponge should pull out a decent amount. I've got the aquarium water still, like, what, just under 10 litres sat there yet. Frig, I need to get the hoover. I look like a sugar tip. It's you rascal. You rascal over there. Just chilling. She makes a right mess. At least she learned to use a litter box within a couple of days, and that's pretty impressive considering she's a baby and wasn't using one. A bloody auntie, aka my sister, got her that yesterday, which she loves to kick about, scratching a bit, sprint back through in and out. So yeah, I just need to like figure out where I'm going to put this messy bookshelf, so I can then build a cage up there, like 3 levels, so bed, food, water, toilet type thing, and then it come out, and then it just basically, she's got a generalised area to run about when I'm not home, because like she managed to get out of that playpen somehow. I still don't know how she managed to do it. She's not done it since. And then there I want to build maybe a shelf going up like just to the roof or whatever, or something, with like little tanks in, just like the little 10 litre type ones, and put maybe some beta fish or betta fish or whatever. Wait, is it beta? Oh, I love being dyslexic, but yeah, stuff like that, and maybe some, like, a few spare tanks for hopefully when fish start breeding type thing. It's like, if I'm gonna have some guppies in a planted tank with, hopefully I would like some angelfish in there, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure how I've had angelfish with like mollies and the little cory catfish before, so they didn't seem to, I had them like a year or whatever, and the angelfish survived. I lost a couple of, I think I lost one cory fish somehow, but saying that one disappeared for a month or 6 and then reappeared. Still not sure what happened there. And so the angelfish I ended up giving away with a couple of fish when I went back to uni, so this should be alright. I reckon a communal tank with, like, but it depends on how, well, since I'm planting it as well, I would presume with an air pump, filter, heater, plants, that I should be able to probably put like maybe a pair of angelfish in, and then the rest guppies, maybe a cory fish or some shrimps actually, maybe, because like the shrimps a little, they would breed a lot, I think, in the plants and that, maybe. But we'll find out as things go. Well, hopefully tomorrow it'll be sorted. Might go have a little look-see at the fish and pick up the rabbits' food and whatnot today. Kind of still looks a little murky still, because like I've just washed all the stuff. like the filters and that, like the sponges, not the bio. No, it's not bio in that one. It's coal in that one, I think. Little pouches of coal. So I've rinsed all that. Get all the last of the sediment and stuff out, and give the entire thing a full scrub, like near its mortar and whatnot. Got any dirt that was in it. Same for this one. And the fish are in it. I've got the bacteria in it as well. I've give it a dose of bacteria. I've given them both a decent dose of bacteria because I was doing the daily doses basically to keep it going ready, because I moved them. So I moved the fish from that little temporary 10-litre tank into the one they came with, which is like 20 litres, and the only little rose barb, I think it is. And so they're starting to get their colours back a bit as well. The scales seem a little damaged still, I think, but I don't know. That's why I've left it empty, so they've got plenty of swimming room. But I've got a cold water plant coming, so I'm probably going to put it in the middle, so then it comes out like a bush type thing. Grows up from the middle, which then they can swim around, and since it's a plant, it shouldn't damage their scales or anything. And then if they need to get away from each other, they'll have the plant to give themselves a bit of cover. That one's starting to look nice though. I've only had them 3 days now, I think. So if you manage to make it through... Oi! Stop eating the walls! If you manage to make it through the video, sweet. I'm pretty impressed, because, once again, they're pretty bad. Just me rambling as usual. So loads of changes to come still, if you want to keep watching that. I've set up a Patreon for this, also I stream and whatnot. Anyway, I'm possibly gonna start doing stuff based around the tanks and whatnot as well as all my gaming and stuff. I say that oh yeah, it's rare that I get people watching, but that's not the point. It's just graggers, man. I've got to. When you're gaming with my father, holy moly, you gotta. Especially when you get flipping clips of flying rabbits. Oh, having a quick sprint around. Yeah, so if you the Patreon thing is gonna basically be to increase chances that I'll be able to progress into research, and also just more and more breeding, growing, just pretty much everything I want to do in a sense and feeding these rascals, of course, giving them plenty of treats, maybe a giant tree indoors so she can gnaw on that instead of all the wood. Whoop, nearly took me out. Whoop. Where's she gone? Ah, bugger, now you're going to see all the mess. Fudge! Whoop, watch it. Right, so that's it for now, basically. Bye bye for now.